Hello, welcome back to Jay's Space Program. As promised, this is going to be our first gameplay video. We're going to be taking a look at our first space missions. I've had a lot of fun and games trying to get this recording. I've spent most of today just trying to get it up and running. A lot of technical difficulties. I guess that's the problem when you're running 113 mods. But seem to be there now, seem to be stable, and yeah, so ready to get started. Now, I'll be honest, this is the second time I've started this video. I am a little bit familiar with the start. I've reset back to the start though, so yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the contracts. Now, I've looked at all of these before. Obviously, escape the atmosphere and certainly manned altitude record. They're going to be quite a way off. This join SSI Aerospace, I'm not really sure what this is. I might hold off on that. Then we have field research around KSC, just some basic sciencey ones, and then an altitude record. Now, I think we should probably well, we don't actually have any way of moving around on the ground yet. At least I don't think we do. Let me have a little look. I think we get the first wheels with early aviation. Yeah, so we might actually just want to go initially for the altitude record. I think we can probably hit 18k with a with our first rocket, but we shall see. Hopefully get a bit of science done as well at the same time. Okay, so here we are in the VAB. So first of all, probe core. This is just a one that you get with the SETI rebalance mod. It's just a stack inline probe core. Go for a solid booster rocket on the end of that. Some fins so we can stay in a straight line. Let's put them on there. A nose cone. Oh, a nose cone. And yeah, then some science. Let's get, oh, we don't want 3 lots of them. That will be a bit overkill. Just a barometer, a thermometer, and then because we're playing with remote tech, we need antennas on all our unmanned vessels. And then finally, we do not want this running at full thrust, otherwise it will just explode once it hits the upper atmosphere. Right, let's give our first craft a name. Let's just go for JSP Unmanned Mark 1. That will do nicely. Save that. How much does this cost? 1,725. To be honest, I don't think we need to simulate this first launch. We'll just go straight in with a build. Basically, the difference is simulate costs a lot less, but you don't get to keep anything that you get. So, our build time, right. So, because everything in this mod pack takes time to build. So let's warp to this ship being built in 35 days. Can you imagine that? It takes 35 days to get your first ship off the ground in this mod pack. Right, here we go. And we're just about there. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Right, and Kerbal alarm clock letting us know we're there. Okie doke. Let's go now to VAB, and we have to roll it out to the launch pad. Now you can have multiple launch pads. That is a thing. But they are but they're very, very expensive. You want multiple launch pads because I think you can only have one thing on a launch pad at a time, and then I read something that said that if you try and launch too soon from a launch pad that's just recently taken off, it can't, because they need to clean it and repair it. I guess a rocket taking off from the launch pad will do some significant amount of damage. So here's our first little one. Now I'm using one of my favourite mods, Science Alerts. Not actually compatible really with 1.05, but there is a patch to get it to. Those lovely dial-up beeps. I did have a look at a way in the config to reduce them. I might have to have another look. The noise is quite loud. And there we go. That's our first bit of science from the launch pad. Now all we need to do is fire that solid rocket booster, and there's some more from here, so let's transmit all that, and it's going straight up. Kind of a bit boring this first launch, but we will get there. Oh, we're about 50%. What altitude does it look like we're going to reach? Probably looking, I think, we will definitely hit our 18 kilometer. There we are. Oh, and we're blowing up, but that's okay. We've lost a bit, but to be honest, we've lost the aerodynamics, but that's no big loss. And I just realized I accidentally kept the data rather than transmitting it. Telemetry report, and transmit. And there we go. We are actually, our very first ever rocket has managed to break the atmosphere. That is quite impressive. So let's send some more science back. That is incredibly annoying. I believe that's Chatterer that's doing it. While we're waiting for this to come back down, let's just see if we can reduce the noise a little bit, but it doesn't really look like we're able to. No. Okay, let's fast forward through this and wait for it to get back to Kerbal. Oh, and here we come. To be honest, I have zero control over this thing. It is just hurtling back to the ground. I don't know what kind of speed we're going to hit the ground at, but it's going to be awfully fast, and there is no way we can see this thing is going to survive. To see some lovely cities. They're not actually the buildings. Oh, we're breaking up as we're coming back in. Oh, there's some more science. So no comms device. So we're just going to lose that science. Yeah, we are coming down hard, fast. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I might be able to just get this data No. Oh dear. No. No. It's coming down. We are... Here we go. And bang. We are down. That was JSP Mark 1. Job done. So there we go. Lift off. So in total, our rocket was up in the air for 11 minutes. 11 whole minutes. Okay, let's head back to the space center. And let's have a look at how much lovely science we got. And we should have hopefully passed our first contract as well. Here we go. Oh yes, got plenty of money now. 37,000 and 15 science. Well, so we should now be able to get something. Now, I'm wondering, let's have a look at our contract before we decide on our science. Oh wow, we I suppose this is the advantage of running for 35 days. Investigate the... Oh, there's an old airfield on an island. Yeah, we know it well. Climb to the top of the control tower. Look for the burnt out pod in the hangar. Oh, now that's an interesting one. Okay, and I think what we ought to do as well while we're at it, perhaps, because yeah, well, we've got a max of 3 contracts. I'm sure the default is 2, but like I say, I don't normally play career mode, so I am almost certainly wrong. So let's do a little bit of VAB, some research around the KSC, and let's see what else we've got. Climate study. Oh, yeah, let's have a look. Badlands, ice caps, they're quite a long way away. Grasslands, ice caps, water. I mean, water and grasslands is easy, but ice caps is a bit more difficult. What have we got here? Badlands, difficult to get to. Alright. Above, take pressure readings in flight above. Near. Okay, anything else? Oh, that will be quite an easy one. If we can get the hybrid rocket booster, which I think is a throttleable SRB, if I remember. Oh, basic engine. Altitude 3000, speed 1. I think this should be doable as well if we build ourselves our first little plane. So I'm thinking we're going with early aviation based on our what we've picked there. So let's do that now. Right. Oh wow, we have to buy parts. That must be the hard difficulty. So let's have a look what we certainly want. Let's go for some fixed landing gear. How much money have I got? 43,000. So some fixed landing gear we want. That is, you must wait until the... No! Okay, so I have to wait till it's fully researched. Okay, tech. Early aviation. Right. Well, is there... Oh, no, we have got all 3 contracts now. Okay, well, I guess then we will have to wait. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? Ah. Oh, right, we got the land distance. Oh, we got load of... Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, altitude record. That's just telling us the vessel's complete. Okay, brilliant. Let's warp now to the completion of our tech. Oh, this is slow. There we go. Stop warp. Warp to complete. Right, there we go. Let's get that done. And looks like we're just about there. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, great. So now we have early aviation, modular wings. Oh, wings might be useful, although it looks like we do have some basic wings. Okay, good. Right. Well, what do we want then? We want that. We will want steerable, I would have thought. Personally, I prefer the tail connector B. We want a cockpit so we can get our little fellas up there. We want the engine, obviously. We do want some liquid fuel. Oh, that's free. We'll go for that. Never say no to a free thing. Yeah, let's go for that as well. We want wings, obviously. And yeah, we'll go for some of them as well. So, and some air intakes. Everything else at this point, I'm just kind of thinking is going to be a waste of money. I mean, we've already, what was that? That was about 20,000 we've just spent. So yeah, let's get this, our research plane built. So let's go for the Mark 1 inline cockpit. Sorry, this is the Mark 1 basic inline cockpit. This is the one where if you try and take it into space, it will kill you. Trust me, I found out the hard way. Although it was slightly intentional. Oh no, I do have a nose cone, don't I? Because we were kindly given a free nose cone. This is just about going to be the fuggliest looking aircraft you have ever seen. There's my lovely little JSP flag you can see there on there. Give it a couple of wings. And some winglets. I will do some proper working this out in a moment. And some of that for the tail. And to be honest, that's pretty good looking. Alright. These wings, to be honest, once I've got the engine on, these will probably be okay. So, fuel tanks. Let's go for a Mark 0. Put them under the wings like that. I think I read somewhere that that works better. It does something different. Anyway, engines. We want the jet engines, and that's looking pretty good actually. Yeah, I think that is looking really good. Let's stick some science on there. Oh, let's turn them off because we don't really need them anymore. We'll need center of mass for wheels in a minute, but yeah. Oh, center it. And And yeah, let's go for wheel. So center of, oh no, center of thrust, center of mass. Okay. Landing gear. There we go. Landing gear. So one of these bad boys at the front to let us steer it, and then a couple of these right behind the center of mass. That should do it. Right, and that's it. Who are we going to get to fly it? None other than the legendary Jebediah Kerman. Right, so this is the JSP aeroplane, because I am English. Mark 1. Right, let's get it in the air and see how it does. Now this is something, it probably is quite expensive. It is very expensive, in fact. So this might be one that we actually run a simulation on first. So yeah, let's just simulate this and see if we can get it in the air. Oh, there's chatter coming through. That's just mission control giving us our update. Well, we don't really need that. Okay, so we are rolling backwards. Let's put the brakes on. Okay, fire up the engines. Release the brakes. It is bouncing along that cheap runway, but there we are. We are in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, this plane can fly. Okay, let's put a bit of stability on. Let's just take it on a quick little lap of the KSC. Now I will be honest with you, the bit that worries me is the landing. Fortunately in simulation I don't think I can kill Jebediah, but in the real thing I can. And poor Jebediah, he may be the first Kerbal that we lose in the pursuit of science. I believe we may also need something to transmit. No, it lets us transmit. There we go. Okay, let's come in for a landing. Oh, I am way off. To be honest, that runway is so poor, I think we'd be better actually landing on the grass anyway. Right, let's try and bleed off a bit of speed. I'm still going way too fast. I'm pretty... There we go. I'm down. Great. That's looking pretty good, actually. That is looking really good. Although I seem to be... Brakes are pretty poor. I don't know. There we go. We're stopped. We're safe. And we can... There he is. There is Jebediah Kerman. Right, fantastic. Okay, let's get back in. Right, now, unfortunately, none of that actually counts. So now we need to build our little rocket ship. Our little rocket ship? What am I talking about? Our little aircraft. So I think what I'll do is I will build this. We will get it in the air, and then that will do for our first video. do a little bit of science, of course. Now, one thing I do want to do, of course, is do all the research that we need to do around the facility. So we might do that in this plane. Okay, let's exit to the facility and let's skip ahead to this being built. 77 days. I think we need some, we may need some extra people to speed things up a bit, because that is a long time. Could you imagine if poor Jebediah was trapped on the moon with running out of resources and we had to wait 2 months to build a rocket to come and rescue him? I don't think he would be very happy with us. Okay, and let's launch it. Apparently we don't need to launch it from we don't need to roll it out. I guess it's an aircraft, it can roll out themselves. Yep, Jebediah Kerman is our first pilot. Let's go for it. Okay, my game crashed a little bit there. Lost a little bit, but that's okay. I'm recovered. We're back. We're good. Like I said earlier, the joys of using so many mods, and boy am I looking forward to 1.1 and all these mods being able to support 1.1, because I will be able to use all the 32 gigs of RAM that my computer has, rather than only being able to reference 3.5 gigs. There we go, we are bouncing along the runway, but we are off. I just realised I forgot to... I'll wait for all the beeping and bleeping to stop. But yeah, I just realised I actually forgot to pick up science from the runway. Oh well, I'm sure we'll remember next time. Anyway, let's first of all get our contract, which we need to get to 3,000 meters, and we need to get up to a speed of 100. Now I am about to stall the plane, so, and then of course we need to head towards the island runway. That's the other part of our contract. So this trajectory here should get us nicely up to both speed and up to height. So let's look. Lovely image of, okay, see, it looks like a storm's coming in. There is most definitely some nasty weather about to hit the KSC. We might want to avoid launching for a while, but then again, we are talking about the legendary Jebediah Kerman, as if a little bit of bad weather can put him off. Nose down just a little bit so we can gain a bit more speed. Those wheels mean we're not particularly aerodynamic, and I'm cautiously keeping an eye on the memory this game is using now, not wanting another crash. Okay, we are within speed now, so now we just need to gain another few hundred meters and we're looking good. Now these are, I don't know if these are new in vanilla. I don't remember these in 1.05. I haven't seen them, but then like I say, I don't normally play career mode, but maybe they must be a mod. Okay, looks like we're in height, so run a test, and we've completed our second contract. Oh, and we have some science, so we will hear some beeping. just hit quick save. I think on hard mode though, I'm not allowed to quick load. Not sure about that. I am somebody that relies on that, so yeah. But I actually want to avoid, I think I might actually avoid using quick save and quick load. If I kill an astronaut or a Kerbanaut, then although I suppose they're still astronauts, it's still space, isn't it? If I kill a Kerbanaut, then we will, then that's it, he's dead. If we lose poor Jebediah, he is gone. Look at that beautiful sun over the sea. This is why I play with visual mods. Isn't that beautiful looking? And then all those stormy rain clouds coming in. Now, this is the trajectory I usually take for coming into the island. I have seen other people coming from the other side. I don't know if there's a benefit necessarily to doing that, but I just tend to come in this way. Okay, let's come in for final approach. Okay, line up with the runway, so by that. Oh, looks like we've just picked up the island air traffic control, giving us clearance to land. Okay, that's looking good. We are a little bit wobbly. I don't think this is necessarily the most perfectly balanced aircraft, but then again, you all saw me. I built it in about 35 seconds, I think it was. So yeah, let's... Oh, this is looking good. We will have to nose up shortly. There we go, because we are actually coming in ridiculously fast. I should have actually paid attention to how fast we were coming in. This is gonna hurt. Oh, looks like we have some more science. Let's grab all of this. And there we're down on the runway. Lovely. Okay. Is he actually going to stop? These brakes seem pretty bad. No, he is going off the end of the runway. Oh dear, oh dear, we have lost. These brakes are really very, very bad. Yeah, these brakes are awful. Okay, well, we're not getting this plane back, but let's EVA. Okay, let's store the experiments. Let's board again. Let's transmit that data. He does not want to apparently get into this. There we go, board that. Let's review stored data. Let's transmit that. And let's transmit that. Oh, apparently. Oh, apparently we do not have... Oh, how strange. We seem to have lost... Oh well, we will have to recover that. That's okay, that's not the end of the world. Now you'll see that we're also using the... Right. Oh, looks like the plane is sliding away. That was a bit weird. Anyway, let's get running. I'll probably just fast forward this bit. Okay, and here we are, just getting back to the, or just arriving at the island hangar. Now I've been looking at that tower as we've drawn closer, and I'm not sure how you climb it. I'm sure there must be a way. I'm hoping there is a way. Now, okay, so we need to obviously get right up to where this thing is. Actually, it's looking like, it looks like it's probably the next door one. Because we are looking for a burnt out pod. I didn't know there was a burnt out pod here. Maybe it's a mod that adds it. But then, I don't think I've ever even looked inside these hangars before. Let's have a look what we've got. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh, looks like it's a burnt out Mark 1. Never forget those that gave Apollo 1. Never forget those that gave their lives to get us where we are. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then let's get to the tower. There must be a way to climb that thing. Yeah, hopefully there is. Is that the tower? Is that the default tower? Or have I got a mod that's changing that as well? I mean, like these structures here, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, they could easily be the default. I spend so little time on these. Why would you? You get, I pick up the science. I can't even remember if it's a separate biome, so I might not even come here for the science. Oh, poor little Jebediah falling over. Right. So, it must be a little bit of parkour needed, maybe. Oh, what's this? No. I'm sure that was some very helpful instructions to Jebediah on how he... Oh, looks like there is an interior. Oh, wow. Oh, that's glitchy, though. Oh, in fact, actually, is he stuck now? Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. Aha. Oh, I don't know if this is in mod or not, but I honestly had no idea this was even here. This is really cool. Let's keep going up and up and up and up. Okay. And up and up. That's interesting. We're not actually, our altitude isn't going up. I think I have a mod that tells you how far from the actual ground you are. Rather, oh wow, this is a long climb. I do apologise. You're just all staring at him going up. Oh, here we go. Great view. Maybe we should start launching from here. Oh wow, that is quite a view. And there we go. That's the first. We've completed 3 contracts. Let's recover him, and then we will also recover our plane from the island as well. Here we go. Can we recover it? Oh, we can recover it all the way from over here. Let's recover it. Oh, a little bit of science, giving us 28 science. Oh, our funds are looking good. Very good. Okay, and so next time we'll have a look at some more contracts. I think, to be honest, we'll probably do some more sounding rockets, get a bit more science, get a bit higher up, maybe even aim for orbit. Don't know where we'll get to. So thanks for watching. Take care.